This root is uter, uter, and it refers to uterus. The first word I made up because I was trying to think of ways to use the prefix para. So let me just get into this and I'll tell you what I was thinking. So I'm not saying it's not a word, but I have not heard it in real life. So pair, uter, or actually let's call it utero. Para utero. Para is your prefix. That means alongside. And it's actually this picture of the uterus that made me think of this nonsense word. Utero is, of course, uterus. So what do you see in that picture that is alongside the uterus? You see ovaries. Remember, oof. You see fallopian tubes. So those structures are parautero. They lie in the pelvis alongside the uterus, on either side of the uterus. So you could describe those. Ovaries are parauteral or parautero structures. And again, I just made that word up, but it illustrates the para prefix fairly well. All right. Uteri, uteri, and remember ptosis, the P is silent, so you can just not say the P. Uteritosis. And actually, let me just stick to my pattern here. Toe, sus. We know sus is a condition. Actually, let me just take all of that because that's important. Ptosis is drooping. Uteri is uterus. I am not familiar with this term. I am familiar with a synonym of this term, and I'll give you that one, called uterine prolapse, where the uterus drops or droops down into the vaginal vault. So uterine prolapse is the same as uteritosis. And I think you are probably more likely to see this term than uteritosis. Uterine prolapse can occur with age, natural childbirth, especially repeated childbirth, injuries to the pelvic floor, surgeries to the pelvic floor can cause uterine prolapse or uteritosis.